time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us.
Yo. It's your boy Free Truth, right, man? We back. Code of conduct. It's mad rainy outside. I don't know what's going on with the weather, man. I put my AC in because it was 90. And now it's back cold. Now I got a jacket on. Like, I don't know what's going on with the government and who's hitting the weather button, man. But code of conduct, it ain't no weather button. It's always real all the time. This week I'm with my host, you know what I mean? It's the only show where the co-host get to introduce stuff. I like that, man.
Man, I don't know, man. You got to sharpen up on these introductions, man. They be decent, but you got to sharpen. They be too long. They're too long, Free Truth Raymond. They're too long. The intro is too long. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it. It's just too long. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on, people? How you doing out there, world? It's your boy CEO Ro. You're tuned into another episode of the Code of Conduct. We have another awesome guest tuned in with us today. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Thank you for tuning in. If you would like to be a guest on the Code of Conduct, make sure you DM myself at CEORO Experience on IG, or you can DM at Free Truth Ray on IG. But this individual that we have on today, it's an honor to have her on the platform. She's a hustler / entrepreneur. She's out there doing her thing. She doesn't take no for an answer. She doesn't take a closed door as a no. She's constantly persevering through the struggle to bring 3M branding into your homes. With no further ado, who do we have on the Code of Conduct today?
Hello guys, my name is Mandy from 3M brand. I'm not going to give you a long list of everything that's under that brand. Y'all can just follow me at 3M brand business enterprises. But thank you guys for welcoming me here on Code of Conduct, and I'm super excited to see what y'all got here.
I was about to say, who is you? What
No
you do? You know what I mean? How you know, bro?
Well, this is. Well, I don't know why you want to know how you know me.
Because you hold up, time out. Have you been incarcerated for a long period of time?
No, I've never been incarcerated.
Why does everybody I know have to be incarcerated? Free Truth Raymond?
All I'm saying is,
I'm just saying I know people that have been incarcerated. I don't mean everybody I know has been incarcerated.
Has been the show that if you have done time and you have gotten out and you are a positive person, you definitely.
That's not the case.
Show.
I mean, you count 24 hours.
You was in the thing one time?
Twice.
Okay, yeah. What you did? What they say you did? I apologize.
First of what? If you want to answer, all right. So this is the thing. If you want to answer that, you can answer that. You don't have to answer that. This is not the platform to talk about, what troubles you've gotten into in the past.
I was messing with our guest.
Our last guest wasn't incarcerated. But at the end of the day, I was explaining to Free Truth Raymond that the certain guests that I've invited onto the platform, I've done time with. Why? Because when they've come home, they've changed their lives. You know what I mean? So if there's anybody that would have a jewel or a gem to drop on the culture that's worth listening to, would be people that have actually done it. You know what I mean? Not only put the work in, as so to speak, as the streets is concerned, but also came home and changed their life and now are assuming responsibility and accountability for themselves as well as who they're responsible for. And I think that that's a great look. You feel me?
It's a super dope look. Listen, I always big you up. I know.
No.
In my shot is a big up. You know what I'm saying? Because you be looking out. You could have been a CEO. You know what I mean? Through row extra. You could have left the door open for him extra half hour or something. I don't know, man. I gotta check with my boy, man, because wherever he was at, he was holding it down extra thorough.
Well, I appreciate that. But this is the thing. And before we get back to you, sister, I try to explain to the brother is, I feel like I was a bull in every chapter of my life. You know what I mean? I had to learn like everybody else learned, but I don't consider myself to be a follower. I don't consider myself to be someone, a yes man, or, go do this and I'm doing that. I earned my respect. I earned my respect and love. So people that genuinely, deal with me or support me, I can say that it's sincere and genuine because I earned it. It wasn't given just cause you're my cousin or, blah, blah, blah. Like I earned my spot. And I've had different chapters and different things that I've done throughout my life like we all have. I have like, you know what I mean? Meaning when you see me there, you got to scratch deep because there's a lot that makes this man up. You know what I mean? There's different layers to it. I've been through things, and like I stated, I've earned my respect. Yes, I was holding it down. I never was a simp amongst men or women. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying in general. But I was just saying because I want to put a spotlight on it real quick before we get back to the sister. Is the fact that everybody is entitled to a second chance depending on what you've done. In my book, you feel me? And again, if you know, it takes sometimes something drastic to happen in someone's life for them to change. It don't change because I'm in your ear every day telling you that you need to change or that you need to, you know, that change looks good on you. You have to recognize that you need to change, you know? So again, you know, that's what we want to give back to the culture is that we all come from the same place they come from. We all went through the same trials and tribulations. We handle it differently, but we all go through the same thing. So it's about how you go about handling it, which is the premise for this platform. How do you carry it? And if you don't know how to carry it, watching and listening to this show, we will give you emphasis on how you should be out there carrying it. You know what I mean? Again, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, Queen. What we're going to do is let the people know again your name, where you're from, and what it is that you do.
All right, my name is Mandy. I prefer to go by Mona. That's my attribute. I am from Nicetown originally.
Nicetown. Oh, I'm gonna give you a clap because you know I don't got no problem with Nicetown, but
you better not have a problem with this. I'm from Nicetown.
Yo.
Not nice, but I'm from Nicetown.
Where you from Nicetown?
He's from Nicetown.
You from Ring? Oh, all right. So hold on.
She's from the other side of Nicetown.
She's from the other side. Okay.
Christian Neef side.
She's from the Christian Neef side.
That's who I just left.
Okay.
The side I'm from is I can't say my partner in crime name. It's the Ray side. Yeah.
Copy. So you have a fellow Nicetown.
I'm from D-Block. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. And just leave
Folks
it
over there.
That is hilarious. But go ahead, I'm sorry, Nicetown. You from the Nicetown section of Philadelphia?
Yes, born and raised, but I'm out in Delaware now.
Okay.
I started a company, 3M brand. I guess you would call it like I forget what they use, but that's like the main company. I have a couple of small ones under that. I started a company for each one of my children. Recycle Designs, that's what I'm wearing right now. That's the home decor. We also do event decor and home repair now too. But forget all of the other businesses. I'm not gonna mention those because you could just go on my Instagram page and see all of those. The most important thing I want to announce now is my new finance business where I do credit repair. I teach people cryptocurrency. I teach people how to use AI. Also, accounting. So I'm trying to switch over to another field because I actually gave the whole company to my children. Moving on, but yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting into now. Oh, and I want to shout out my son, my 15-year-old son. Just started Landmark Studios. Make sure y'all go check him out. That's my social media marketing guy. He pretty much is an expert in anything that got to do with technology. So make sure y'all follow Landmark Studios. Okay.
15 years old.
No doubt. You got a lot going on. A real Renaissance woman.
Yeah. I know. I hear you. You doing a lot with your 24.
And one more thing. If anybody's interested, I remember on the last show you invited me to, I'll let y'all know about the property on 4408 Germantown Avenue that I plan to open up for Recycle Designs.
Okay.
That bad boy for sale now.
Okay.
So if anybody need a building, 4408 Germantown is available. 2-floor building.
2-floor building. How big are the rooms?
The second floor is that's pretty much like set up like an apartment. It's a 3-bedroom apartment, really, really big. And the first floor it used to be a store. Okay. Like a Caribbean food store, so it's pretty much set up just like that. It needs a little bit of work done, but it's really, really big,
no doubt.
Out space. So
yeah, for anybody out there looking for a storefront to make some bread, 4408 Germantown.
Yep.
To go and check out the property is for sale, sign out the front. But we got Muna, we got Sister Muna in the building on Code of Conduct today. The way that we do things, Queen, is we have 10 questions that we create. You just go through and you select one at a time, and then we'll ask the question, you answer it, and then we'll elaborate on it. We'll make it a conversation as we do. We'll drop the gems and whatever we feel is necessary to get the message across.
All right. Go.
So all you have to do, to kick it off, you'll again ask the number, and Free Truth Raymond will read the question. You know what I mean? We're helping him with his reading fundamental campaign. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no reading boy, so I gotta get my reading on.
Yeah, you don't get to read now. We don't get to read.
Gotta get my reading on, man.
All this technology we got now, you ain't really got to read.
No, they can read it to you, right? Get an audio book.
They making you stupid, so that's what
Yes.
I'm saying. It ain't smartphone, it's the dumb phone.
Well, why you looking at doing that? I gotta disagree on that. It does not make you stupid. What it is it makes it a way for you to learn in the way that's just easiest for you to learn. Is how I would look at it. Meaning, you might not be a strong reader, but if you went and got the audio book, now you can get a keen understanding of how what the artist meant, the direction the artist is taking, and the point that they're trying to get across at the end of the day. You feel me? And if you are on the hooked on phonics side of things, I think they got the joint where it lights up. The words light up as it's reading it to you and all that. So, it's whatever works for you. Because I ain't going to lie, I did an audio book on Jay Prince back in the day. I couldn't find it in Barnes & Noble, and I wanted to see what the amount of Jay Prince, how he looks at the world, his perspective. So I couldn't find it, and I just got the audio book. So I just, rolled up and
Yeah, it can be
listen
beneficial.
to it. Yeah, just listen to it. I mean, another thing, real quick, not to go. That's how I do a lot of my learning from in Islam.
Yeah.
A lot of dialect is, you want to listen to how they say it, so that and I make sure that I'm saying it correctly. It might be easier for you to learn how to say the prayers in Arabic. You got to hear it first, especially if you've never spoke Arabic or a different language. So that is also another good way of learning anything, is to do that audiobook, to be honest.
I'm an audiobook dude.
I was just saying, I'm not saying, I'm saying in general for
I don't
everybody.
like reading. I ain't a reader. That's, you know what I mean? So that's why, you know what I mean? That's why I want
We need to
read.
start a book club then. See, my idea is now we got to start a book club.
That would be perfect.
You got to read
Yeah,
out
we got to
loud.
start a book, because I read. I'm not going to
You
front.
got to read out loud.
No, and I'm not talking about the audiobook. So the last book I wrote was Hurricanes by Rick Ross. I read that. I got 2 of his books, actually. That's the second one. He had a third one that just came out as well. And it's not because it's necessarily a fan of Rick Ross, but I respect Rick Ross's business mind. The bull
I
is
should be ashamed of
beast
myself.
when it comes to business.
I don't read nothing.
Yeah, he's a beast. That's why I read it. But Sister Muna, when you get the opportunity or when you're ready, please select the number from 1 to 10 so we can go ahead and get this show on the road.
It's always 8.
8.
It's always 8.
8.
That's my number.
Skate on 8.
All right, hold on.
Let's see
I
what
like
we got.
8. That's Kobe, you know what I'm saying? All right.
All right.
How do you handle criticism, doubt, or people not understanding your vision?
Real quick, before you answer that, I would like to applaud you on the way that you seen criticism and you pronounced it and you read it correctly without making any mistakes. That was a good word. Yes, I just want to criticize. How do you handle criticism? That was good.
I
Yes,
know how to proper pronunciate.
No, you do
words.
read a little bit. No, you
Yeah.
know how you read a little bit.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
to start
saying.
with criticism.
Yes.
Criticism, I love criticism.
Okay.
I always take any type of criticism as corrective criticism.
Okay.
Because none of us is perfect, so we all make mistakes, and there's always room to learn new things. So if I'm slacking on something, if you put it out there, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna take heed to whatever you said, and I'm gonna get the word.
Okay. How you handle the doubt? They be doubting you because you said you got 50
And don't sit here and be modest neither, like they don't be doubting you and that
You said you got 50 million brands. You a black woman. You know what I'm saying? You mean
Yeah.
is you doing this on your own? Do you got a team? Is you know what I'm saying? You from the
Well,
muscle with
Is
it?
you is or is you not?
Know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
I was completely on my own at first. My
Okay.
kids has always been my team,
Okay.
and they're still my team.
Okay.
Now I will be getting married in a few weeks.
Okay.
My fiance
Congratulations.
Oh.
is part of my team as well.
Okay, there we go.
And my baby brother.
Okay.
But doubt, yes, I've dealt with doubt for at least 15 years. My whole family, including my own mother, doubted me. But doubt is not really a big thing for me because anything that happens to me in my life is a part of Allah's plan. So it's going to go the way Allah
was
wanted
written.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was already written. So doubt is not really a big thing for me.
You just showing up.
Yeah, I just do whatever it is and put it to do.
And I want to elaborate a little bit more on that because that is a great answer. Meaning, like, it's a lost plan. It's Allah planned it. I'm just here showing up and seeing it through. You know, how strong do you have to be, and disciplined do you have to be to really openly accept that? Meaning, like, I believe that, you know, life has already been written for me, and I just have to show up and do the best that I can to get the best results.
You gotta strong-minded. You have to be extremely strong-minded, because I'm gonna be completely honest. There was a couple of times where I quit. Mm-hmm. If anybody like follow me on Instagram, you'll see that a lot of my posts and stuff like that was very inconsistent, and that's because I don't know. Like, sometimes I just feel like what am I doing it for? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it was placed in my lap for a reason. It's not like I just came up like, I want to start a business, I want to do this, that, and the third. All of this stuff was just in me. I was born this way. My mom still got paperwork when I was in 4th grade saying that I was going to be a business owner. And I never taken instruction from people. So it's like, we got to be extremely strong-minded, because trying to handle and juggle all this, especially being a parent too, it can get extremely hard and get depressing, stressful, and stuff like that. But if you really know that you're placed on this earth to complete a specific task, you just kind of balance it out and understand this is just what you put here to do. So it's not like I'm doing something to show off or to try to, up somebody else. This is just
for the clout.
It's just
move with purpose. You have a purpose.
Right.
I really like high five for that. That was great. Well said. Real quick, because I just want to add on to that, because the reason why I wanted you to elaborate on doubt is because we all face it as being entrepreneurs. We all, it's a moment. I have moments. It's moments that when I look and see what's going on in the industry, it puts a bad taste in my mouth. It shows me like, damn, what am I doing it for? Like, they're not even recognizing the real. They're not even recognizing what's being done here, that this is selflessness that's being portrayed to them every week that I give. Not just myself, but my team, and Tour, Hands Forward, Free Truth, Ray, Lady Steph, they don't catch on. And then when I do see that they catch on too, you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
That puts a bad taste in my mouth. It's like, oh, that's what y'all want, or that's what y'all, you look up to, or that's what, you think is going to get you farther ahead. And it makes me want to say, damn, I don't want to do this. You know what I mean? Like, to be real with you, I'll be like, damn, like, what am I doing this for? They don't get it. They not paying attention. They do though, because I'm going to end my point with that. But up until I realize that they do get it, it's like, damn, like, I know my purpose. But are we not moving all aligned with the same morals and principles out this joint? Like, I know that everybody's not a bad person. I know that people know right from wrong. I know people have a soul. I know people understand culture, meaning where you come from. Meaning that we can never disrespect those that came before us, because without them, there would be no us. They tried to do that. The system tried to do that with the culture. They wanted the young people to not acknowledge the old people and say, oh, they're whack, or who is that, or downplay whatever that purpose was, not understanding without that purpose, it wouldn't be no you. You know what I mean? So when because I am a deep thinker, I look at it, and again, like I stated, at times, I'm not saying, I can't say it's doubt, because I know I can do it. You know what I mean? But it is doubt a little bit to me wanting to keep carrying the torch, or me continuing to push the brand or whatever it is that we're doing forward. You know what I mean? Because I don't want nothing that I do in life to go in vain. I'm not doing it just to be doing it. And I'm damn sure not doing it for the fame. I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm really genuinely and sincerely want to get the message out, because I do understand, and when I operate with my people in the city of Philadelphia in this industry, that a lot of people don't know what they're doing. But they'll kick it to you that they do. And they might even got a strong rap, meaning whatever they saying to you, it sounds great. It sounds like they know what they talk about, and they, they can lead the masses into the promised land. But then when I see how they move and shape, it don't add up. It don't align. You know what I mean?
Been there.
And I know, and to be honest with you, sister, that's the reason why I chose, I invited you to be a guest, because I see the struggle. I see you continuing to push through, not being supported as much as you should be supported. I see you, pushing through people not believing in what you're doing at the current moment. Whether it be now or later, they just, they haven't caught on yet. But not even still, regardless of what the people are doing or the community is doing, Mona is still doing her thing. Mona still understands I'm moving with purpose. I know that this is needed. They need me to come along. They need me. If they didn't have a person like me, how would a lot of these things be happening? So a lot of times I had to understand that getting over my doubt is I recognized that they were waiting for someone like me to come along.
Right. That's usually how it goes. I mean, that's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Let's go for your heart, man. I carry your confidence that only people that criticize me is people that I don't allow to be around me. Because right now in my life, everybody is seeing how I'm moving and what I'm doing and what I want out of life, and it's all either let's work together or I see what you're doing. Congratulations. I mean, anybody that's criticizing can't hang with me or can't be next to me or can't be around me. So they criticism is why they can't come on the code of conduct.
They can't beat you.
Cause you know what I'm saying?
That's a part.
You can't come on.
I'm glad you said that. Not to cut you off, Brody, but I'm glad you said that because those are the things that I really want to get out. I want to get out the shit that we can't normally have a conversation with everybody together. Yeah. Meaning we can't all sit here and have these conversations about things like that and get the feedback and really get an understanding.
Come on gas
right?
station radio. See. I come with amenities. You know what I'm saying? So when you can't, like I said, when you can't come on code of conduct, you know what I'm saying? When you can't come on gas station radio, you know what I mean? If I don't feel like putting together a production package to put you on TV, you know what I mean? Because I could put you on Roku TV or, outsource production for Lady Steph because every time I put out a song, it's her beat. You know what I mean? So all the artists be like, yo, you know what I mean? You ain't really got no bread. Just tell me you like the beat and that's it. You ain't about to really contact me about
So this is what I want to ask. This is what I want to ask you, Sister Mona. Is the resilience. Again, I watch you, I follow you, I see that they haven't, some people just don't catch on. You get what I'm saying? How do you remain resilient through the doubt?
I'm real strategic and pretty much old school. Like, for instance, lately I see how things are going like on social media. So I'm gonna use females. I'm not gonna use males and females. Like in order to get, that's why some people are like mixing their content up with like some stuff that's relevant that's going on with celebrities and talk.
Right. I understand what you mean, like current events.
Yeah. So I kind of noticed that, if I'm a Muslim woman, so I can't do a little bit too much.
Right.
If I ain't showing my body and stuff like that, or doing nothing out of pocket, I'm not really getting the attention. And that's fine with me now because social media has never really been my thing, but I can use it as a marketing tool. So what I do is I'll be strategic as possible. I went the old school route. I print out flyers, business cards, go out, pass. So I do anything I can to make sure I'm leveling up without having to depend on the audience. Because it's not always about, like sometimes it's about helping yourself. And I don't mean like financially or nothing like that. Like when I'm, say like for my youth program, when I'm able to provide the laptops or whatever it is that they need or that their parents can't provide, that makes me feel good. So it's not really about the attention, the likes, or none of that stuff. Is about me accomplishing what I need to accomplish and me helping the people that I need to help. That's the main goal. So I don't really care too much about whether or not people really support me because my real supporters is going to be there.
No doubt. You just focus at the task on hand and everything else going to fall into place. No doubt.
Yeah. That's why I go with a certain confidence. Like I'm so focused that I don't really, you know what I mean? Everybody that wanna be around, they around. And anybody that I want to be around, I'm around them. And I realize that, when you're dealing with the doubt and all that,
But we all deal with doubt.
No, and the you know the take the criticism and all that is the building of the walls. You know what I'm saying? Like you let's say when people first start, they wall is 30 feet, but you know you get your wall with now. Like I got a 2 feet wall. It ain't even. I mean, what's this? 3 feet? That's it. That's it. It used to be 30 feet. Now it's 3. You know what I mean? I can't be around everybody.
Right.
I can only be around this, but I'm still, you know. So that other 27 feet worth of people.
It's funny you say that because when you hit me up, I'm like, all right, bet out of when I used to do a whole lot of events in Philly and stuff like that, I kind of fell back because I got put up into some weird situations with some weird people. But out of all of the people that I ever worked with, when I was doing a lot of work here in Philly, and I'm not saying this because I'm in a room with y'all, that was the only solid people that I ever worked with and never had no confrontation, no weird stuff going on and nothing like that. So I think it's real, like, it's special to me that y'all would even, you know, allow me to come back and y'all trust working with me. But I feel like I go off energy, and I never ever been to the gas station radio, but I used to always watch y'all Jones and stuff. Y'all radio station is definitely solid, CEO real. So it's like, I appreciate y'all. I just want to say that.
The reason why me and Rose started Code of Conduct is because he is his own, you know, the names of himself.
My own entity, my own brand.
I mean? He's CEO Row, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know what I mean? And I'm, you know, I do my thing, you know what I mean? With the Bro certified and the autism and stuff like that or whatever. So, you know, he carry himself a certain way, whereas though he has a solid name, you know what I mean? And I carry myself a certain way. So over the years, it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Me and him can come together and do something that's
beneficial,
meaningful,
right?
Because it had to be something that's meaningful. We didn't want to just, you know,
do anything.
Just do anything, because this right here is going to lead to other things with me and him. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how most things start.
I just want to throw on top of that. It's really because it's time, man. It's always because of time. Like, because we've known each other for a minute, and you really get to see on the outside looking in how I look, and vice versa, how I get to stand on the outside and see how you look in your brand. And understand that, yeah, this is something that we can do, because there has been times in my career where, you know, I might have jumped the gun. I might have thought somebody was through because I knew him before all this shit. And now once we start working together, they're not the same people. You get what I'm saying? So time will reveal all things. Whereas I'm standing thinking, like, y'all know me from time. You get what I mean? Meaning, you see me in action. You see me moving, shaking, doing whatever. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, you don't look at me just as any regular Joe type of individual. He's solid. I seen him in action. This is not, I'm saying it because he's big or he loud or whatever, however you may perceive me. I've seen this man in action. I know he's about what he say he about. And there's a lot of other people that see it the same way I see it. But like I stated, we sometimes think people are like us because of the way that we see things, and they're not. Everybody isn't cracked up to be who they say they are. You know what I mean? And what I mean by what I'm saying, time will reveal all those things. Time will reveal it. My young boy, he's my young boy. He's not my young boy, but he's like my little cousin. But he's a grown-ass man, and I respect him and love him. But he told me, because he's in a situation, I'm in the process of buying another vehicle, he was just like, bro, it's patience. And this is what we need. I know it. He know I know it. But just the fact that at that moment and how we having a conversation, he's saying it, that's what we need. Man, what I made of is rubbing off on him, and he's coming up under the same morals and principles, so we can't get off track. You get what I'm saying? We align the same way to be on the same path. So look, if I steer a little bit to the right or the left, you can realign me, and vice versa, because we respecting each other's perspective. Because why? I know you solid. Why? Because Tom has showed me that you solid. It's not just you saying it. And again, Queen, I want to thank you for the compliment, because I do. And you've always been someone that I see. I see you. I don't get to always sit there and say, yo, I see you. I see you persevering through the struggles. I see you persevering through the bad relationships. I see you persevering through anything that's set forth for us to hold us back. You know what I mean? And yet 3M branding is still here. Whether it's you carrying it or your children carrying it, it's there. And that's the message that I wanted to portray on this episode is perseverance. You know what I mean? When they see Muna, excuse me, sister. When they see Muna and they see 3M branding, what does that look like? The same kudos that you gave me of the energy and vice versa, Raymond. That's the same way we feel about you, or I feel about you when I see 3M branding. I see you there. I see you. I get those inboxes. Check this out. Check that out. Just because I cannot respond every time doesn't mean stop going. You're doing the right thing. That's why I wanted to elaborate on doubt. Because I know what it feels like. I'm a businessman. I'm doing the same thing you're doing. Just because we might be doing two different things, we're still businessmen and women. We go through the same shit. It just all depends on how we handle it. We can sometimes forget how to handle things.
There was a time I used to be at, multiple events that she used to be at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I know he probably familiar with what I mean by I had to step back away from.
No, I know. He know too.
Yeah,
he know. We don't gotta mention it. Listen.
This ain't
Queen,
that.
listen, Queen.
Code of conduct is not that.
Right, Queen. Please understand. Hold on, real quick. Let me get this out. No, because it is that.
It is that, but it ain't that.
It is that, but we're not messy. But it is that. And the thing is this. This is another reason why you're here. Not on the messy side of things.
Right.
But everything I said prior, which is persevering through the struggle. Yeah. You're there. No matter what you were going through, you stayed in your purpose and you're getting through it, where I recognize you. Yeah. That's what this is about. That's how it all comes together for CEO Row. It all makes sense for me.
Because the devil worked twice as hard as the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
The devil worked twice as hard as the Lord. And sometimes the devil will send some people to you that their first interactions with you can it can seem like the gospel. You right. it just seems you can read all through it. You know what I mean? And you just like, wow.
Right.
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
That happens. I'm gonna let you finish.
You know, it's like the thing when you flip it upside the hourglass thing.
Hourglass.
Well, when that saying run out.
But that's what, again. But again, what you're saying again, I'm helping my son. When my son comes to me from Thursday to Sunday, like I had to recognize I had to do a more curriculum. Like he can't come just lounge and relax and all that. I have to stay on him. I have to show him what discipline is, so that it can better him as a young man to a man. And that's what I had to do. And that's what I'm saying to you, Ray. You're saying the same thing. Yeah. It's time, brother. In time, things will reveal the sayings that we know. In due time, I'm going to see if you're solid. In due time, I'm going to see if you're a bad person. In due time, I'm going to see if you're about what you say you're about. It's not you having to talk a lot. You can say what you got to say. It's what I see you do. That's where the respect comes in.
Like, man, you cool because we ain't had to pitch each other.
What you mean?
That's
not why we cool.
No. I'm explaining.
I understand. No, that's my guy. But I know we getting that. But that's not why.
No. I'm just saying.
Respect and love there is why we cool.
No, but you know when you go to events, right?
Yeah.
And you be networking, right? Because that's what you do. You go out and you network. So when you go out to an event, you really pitching somebody or somebody pitching you. You know what I mean? Okay. Whether you got your table or you're on the other side of the table. Mm-hmm. Y'all pitching each other. So what it is when we go out here to these events, because you're not around people every day. Yeah. And that's why I had to tell people, I said, look, man, y'all looking at people on Instagram, all you see is what they post.
The facade.
And then boom, once they phone down, they made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But you ain't see that part. You know what I'm saying? You just see the post. I'm gonna be at the event. I'm going to be at the event doing this, that, and the third, and then they microwave some food. You mean you only get home cooked meals.
I'm not even going to go deep into detail, but you're absolutely correct. And I've been in way too many. That's why I ended up backing out. I done got burned, took advantage of.
Yeah. So me and him, we ain't met each other.
Ray.
My man.
Ray.
No, he going deep.
I know. No. It's cool. No.
I'm sorry. I said people that jelly.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. I'm not saying that. He knows that. That was the great part.
Yeah.
But allow her to get her shit off.
I ain't know she's about to.
Once you say it, like.
My bad.
Once you got it, you took it there. It was great. It was a good moment, but allow her to get it.
I'm working on my journalism.
There you go, brother. That's journalism. Yes.
No,
great job. But I'm saying, like, you asked a good question. You posed a good, and you got a good example.
I'm gonna be interviewing Jay-Z one day.
Brother, allow her to answer the question so we can get it, because that's what's the most important part.
I apologize.
Again, Sister Muna, I'm telling you.
You had a moment.
Yes.
Like that's why we're here, because, and again, Free True Ray, you said nothing wrong. That's what this particular platform is about. It's to get out those conversations and those things of what we see is wrong with the culture. It's wrong of how people are moving in and out of the culture.
Yeah,
a lot of people are going to tell you and talk a good game, but when you really get to see them and the smoke clears, they're none of what they say who they are.
Yeah,
you feel me? And this is not about. Hold on. This is not one. This is not one about one individual or nothing like that. It's a bunch of individuals. This is why, and that's why we have this platform, so that you, or me and Free True Ray and whoever we have as a guest can drop those gems, because that's what the culture needs. They're always so quick to see the nuts shit. And that's what they're accustomed to, rather than really seeing it done the right way and getting those results. A lot of times doing it the right way is going to take a longer path.
Right. And I realized that, like, piggybacking up on what both of y'all saying, that's what kind of caused some of my inconsistency, because I was new to, like, I started everything. My main thing when I first started in business was just my nonprofit, giving back to my community, giving back. But when I got into the for-profit and running my businesses, and I started doing events with all y'all and a bunch of other people, I never looked at it as anybody was fraud and lying or anything about what they do. Like, I'm supportive, people supportive to me, rocking out, networking. And then I start finding out, I'm getting took advantage of. People are lying, telling me they got this, that, and the third, and it's not. And then the whole time they're trying to use my brand to create, and it was like a lot. And I'm like, I got discouraged, because I'm like, I'm looking up. Like, I originally got brought into a whole lot of people through Frank the Bank. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Frank the Bank.
I would know none of y'all without Frank the Bank.
That's my guy, man.
That was like, outside of y'all, that was one of the most solid people that I met.
That was my
But
guy.
I really got taken advantage of, and a lot of lies, a lot of weird stuff. And that's kind of pretty much how I got discouraged and took a step back a little bit. But I had to look at it another way. Is that everybody is not doing,
No doubt.
Just because I ran into a few frauds and a few people trying to take advantage of me doesn't mean everybody that way. So
it's going to be that way, right?
Yeah, I changed my circle. That's how I ended up in the crypto world and credit and finance and all that, because I just changed my circle. That's why I said I appreciate y'all allowing me to come back, because I love my city and I love working with people from my city. But a lot of people have rubbed me the wrong way to the point where I just had to take a step back. Because I'm a very genuine person, so when when you lying to me and doing that for no reason,
it's no reason, right? And it's crazy you say that again, because this is what I try to tell Free Truth Raymond when we have our conversations, because Free Truth feels like, not saying Phil, I can't speak for him, but I know he lines it a little bit that I'm aggressive. I'm aggressive when it comes to that. I think he understands now why, but in the beginning he didn't. I don't fuck with a lot of people. I don't choose to be Joe and say, oh, let's be buddy and work together and do it. I'm not that type of person. Why? Because I've learned through my trials and tribulations that everybody isn't who they say they are. And now, once I recognize that, I'm a man. Now I can be aggressive. There's nothing that you can say. Now I recognize your bullshit. I'm now for what it's worth, and now I'm going to give you who I am as a man, my line. I'm giving you my line. Not the cross. You cross it, whatever happens, happens. But I've been in it. I've worked with a lot of people, that I thought was genuine or understood the mission and blah, blah, blah. Then when I look up, I realize, like, I'm really the only motherfucker on the mission. And then when I try to preach the positivity or into the situation, it falls on deaf ears. So I had to realize, what the fuck am I here for? I need to focus on rolling. I need to worry about what CEO Productions and Antor needs, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these motherfuckers will suck you dry.
Listen, man.
Blood-wise. They blood suckers. That's what we used to call them when I first got into this business. I called them blood suckers because they'll leech off you until they can't leech anymore.
I'm about to say, you oh my Lord, you just walked right.
Because we're all in the same business. I'm glad. No,
you walked right into it. I was going to say, because it ain't nothing worse than, the leech.
Yeah.
or somebody who wants people to think that they somebody they not.
Mm-hmm.
And then
off of your hard work though, it's like they'll sit there.
Then I gotta walk into a room and make people. I gotta go along with the
and I'm
facade.
not doing that because I'm lying to myself.
Now I'm lying to myself and I'm lying to everybody too.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
It's so much. It's like
let me ask you this, co-host. So let me ask you this, co-host. So then you understand where I come from when I, when I don't want to fuck with or be around with certain crowds and things like that. Because
can I publicly say yes? I understand.
No, I know you do. Yeah.
So, all right, as a radio show, I run around a certain way. As a radio show, I have a radio show, and I explain this to my friends and coworkers. I have a radio show, and my platform is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I open my platform for everybody.
My bad.
I do not do business with everybody that comes on my platform.
No,
I do not do business with everybody that I be around. I can't. It's impossible.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That's not what I'm saying.
So but I do have certain friends, such as Mr. Rowe, who I might have had a radio guest that's, the way they do business ain't the way I would do business.
It's not even a radio guest. I think that's a bad example.
I ain't gonna say that. I might be smoking with somebody at the event.
Nobody roll certified that I'll be like, yo, why you interviewing them? That's
no. I might be chilling with somebody at an event.
Can I say this? This is my thing. Ray is a carefree, loving guy when he's amongst the industry, the culture. He's out there doing his thing. I'm not so much that way. That's all. It's nothing wrong. And to me, to say that, it's not saying that whatever he's doing is wrong, because it's not. It's just our personalities are a little different when it comes to that. He's his own man. I'm my own man. My personality is I handle stuff different. My personality is I will set this motherfucker off. No, real. Listen. No, I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, like my mom. All right.
Yeah, my mom was.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, no, what I'm saying is this. Yeah, I'm like, what I'm saying is, and it's not even sister. Like right away. Like I'll sit here, I'm gonna examine this shit and see is it really what I'm thinking that it is, and I will set this bitch off. Whereas him, he might blow it off, play it off, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna take it a little bit more serious than he is.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. That's him as his own man.
Like me, I really got a bottom line. I think I can fight. And I know if I swing on you first, I really don't care who you is, right? That because there are people, Ro bigger than me. I don't want Ro hitting me. That if I fight Ro, I got to go on him first. Because he's bigger than me. Yeah, because once he grabbed me, I don't know. I got now, you know what I'm saying? But that's enough. So in my head, no, I'm going on. This is just hypothetical because it's my bro. We can talk about that. So if I don't mentally think you can beat me, I say, you can't beat me. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just going to stay away from you.
That's cool.
That's like one of my personalities.
That's one, right? That's what I'm saying, right? Listen,
it's like, oh, you really, because if you get in my space, I'm going to whoop your ass.
I'm not saying you wrong.
You don't really want me to whoop your ass.
Listen. So take it what you're saying. So I don't like you, or you don't like me. Like you got the vibe that we probably don't like each other. Don't come around me playing it like you do. I'm one of those. Don't come around me talking to Free Truth Raymond and Lady Steph, and you see us standing right here, and you know we don't like each other, and you like them, and you try to get in through talking to them, knowing that I don't fuck with you. I'm that person. You know why I don't fuck with you. Is it just because I don't fuck with you? It's something that you probably did or said, or that let me know that you are a nut-ass individual, and I don't need to associate with you at all. It's a lot of people that troll, and I'm just telling you again, sister, not telling you, but advising for the sake of the conversation. I don't play games. I'm not going to play in his face. I'm not going to play in your face because I damn sure don't want you playing. I'm one of those. Don't play in my face like I'm not
from a different era, bro.
I'll fuck you up. And now, like he stated, we're fathers. Like now it's a different ballgame because I can't fuck you up like I want to on impulse. You know what I'm saying? Like I was younger. So now I stay away. I'm exclusive. I'm not coming to everything. I'm not coming out boom, boom, boom. And there's nothing to nobody else, bro. Understand me. This is not no shot to nobody else, how nobody else maneuvers do they think. I'm telling you for the sake of keeping me and my family safe and me from doing, I can't.
Free out here.
Exactly. That's what I mean, free.
Now watch how I say
That's
that.
how
I can't do it.
Then when you somebody who like me, this is how I do like this a little bit.
Yeah, you gonna play. I'm not.
Because it's like, yo, man.
Yeah, you want to rub it in.
Don't scuff my. You can't afford these. You can't afford these.
And I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, you knew before you stepped. No, I'm gonna be like, motherfucker,
I'm gonna say you can't afford these.
You knew
Or I'm
better.
gonna say, bro, you can't afford my watch, or you can't. Yo, shout out.
You like to
Sturdy.
antagonize people.
Yeah, like you dirty little dirty. Yeah, like you dirty, dirty.
I don't got time.
That's me.
Yeah.
Don't make me mad.
Yeah.
First off, as soon as you make me mad, you're instantly dirty.
Yeah, you're instantly dirty when you make me mad. You're just dirty. There's motherfuckers that's dirty when I'm not mad. They just dirty. You know what I'm saying?
You dirty
they
now.
dirty, dude.
Now,
that's
the funny
funny as
part
shit.
about it, someone really be dirty though.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Correct.
So it's like, let's say you my friend and I'm nice, free, truth, Ray, right? And you dirty, but we cool. I ain't gonna talk about your dirty ass. Cause we cool. All right, you mean?
Just don't
make me mad. Cause it's like, I know
don't
this dirty motherfucker. And then this makes me mad. You dirty motherfucker. I was over here letting you slide with your little dirty ass.
Can we get one more question in before you cause another motherfucker dirty? Can we get one more
my
question?
bad.
No doubt. Because we close. We almost think we got less than 10
You gotta pick another number.
Another numbers. Please.
You're doing a fabulous job.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna go with 4 since that's half 8.
All right, 4, half 8. You know what I'm saying? Okay. How has the struggle? Hold on, I should struggle.
That's all right.
How has the struggle shaped your character and the way you can? We were just talking about that. How you conduct business today. So, how has your struggle shaped your character? You know what I mean? You back outside now, so you went through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And now, how you about to tackle the new? You know what I mean? Moving forward, we need to see more posts from the brand. You need to tell your son do some more stuff, and you need to get back out of there. It's off you now. You know what I mean? So you got me elaborate. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be a little transparent with y'all. Me being inconsistent now, really, I don't have nothing because I don't put too much focus on the weirdness and all the stuff that I went through. I left that in the past.
Okay.
Plus, the majority of them is all in my inbox to try and get me back. Trying to spin the block because they realize I've been doing my thing and I'm really
And they
solid.
have it.
Yeah, I'm really solid.
And they have it. Fucking bums.
But my reasons has been health reasons. Like that's why I couldn't drive. I had to catch a lift down here.
Right.
Dealing with the epilepsy and now the vertigo. Cancer free though still, so
Snap.
I'm good with that part. But yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of personal issues, so that's the reason why I've been a little more inconsistent. But I made a promise to myself during this Ramadan that I'm gonna stay consistent in this whole AI and cryptocurrency business, actually called 3M Brand Credit and Finance.
Okay.
Y'all can follow that on Multi Business Air 88. That's the other Instagram page. But I'm trying to put more focus in that, and I'm also doing content too. Okay. The page is called Mommy Model Muna. So I'm getting a little bit into content too, but I'm definitely gonna make a solid promise to y'all today and moving forward. It ain't gonna be me posting, it's gonna be my son, but I'm gonna be consistent with everything. And I got a nice little business approach for the both of y'all. I mean, we can talk about that off camera.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't let them know what's in my vault. I mean, I definitely don't do that. But that's I want to give you your kudos because again, you know, just everything that you've been dealing with. We know it isn't easy being a single parent. We know it isn't easy being a CEO. The driver is what I call it. I'm the driver. It's hard to get people sometimes to understand and see the vision because everybody isn't blessed with it. And then again, to stay the course through the doubt, through the trials and tribulations, through what life, you know, is going to throw at you that we don't unforesee. You know what I'm saying? The things that are unforeseen, rather. We support 3M branding. That was a big purpose of me inviting you back onto the code of conduct. I know that you have some gems that, you could definitely drop on the people based off of your experiences. Continue doing what you're doing. And we know it isn't easy, but again, we know Allah only gives those, the strongest battle to his strongest soldiers. You feel me? Who are we not to be tested? And with success, you got to carry it. You got to be able to carry it. If not, what does success look like to you? Because it doesn't come easy. And that's why we can relate on a lot of levels on persevering through the struggle. Because for us to be successful, we all got to go through it to get to it.
Right. And appreciate the struggle.
No doubt.
The struggle builds your character.
No doubt.
I'm telling you, appreciate the struggle.
Well, and that's true too.
Yeah,
that's really true. But what I'm saying is you still got to be open-minded to be able to do that. Meaning, like, I know I need to work on that. A lot of times people, they'll understand, like, yeah, I'm not equipped to deal with it, and they'll just let it go. They don't work on it so that it becomes now turning a negative into a positive. You know what I mean? But you are so right. It depends on the mentality of the person and how they view it and how they see themselves getting through it.
Look, if you got to get 100 no's or 99 no's to get one yes, I'm racking them no's up.
Yeah.
I'm racking my no's up.
That's a good. That's
I'm racking my no's up
made.
so I can get my yes, man.
But that's why I was saying, yeah, imagine a person getting a bunch of no's. That's discouraging to some people. Some people will quit. No, not you. We're not talking about Free Truth Raymond. We're talking about in general. Now we're giving this to our audience. Everybody's mentality isn't the same. That's the purpose of this platform is to know that you can get through it with time and proper preparation and discipline. You can get through it because we can't go over it, we can't go under it or around it. A lot of things, especially if we want to be successful at it, we got to go through it. You know what I mean?
And people be like, "Yo, you still doing it?" Yeah, I'm still doing it. What you thought I was supposed to accept your no as defeat?
What, still doing what? What you're doing now? All right, so this is the thing. So this is the thing.
People really say that to me.
No. Again,
like,
this is the things that I take, and we never discussed this before. But that's another thing. Just because it isn't relevant to them, see, a lot of people don't know, and this is the thing. And I said it. A lot of people come into a position by default, meaning they didn't earn the position. When you earn a position, you know whatever the fuck it takes to be able to perform those duties of that position. That's when you earned it. When you get it by default, you don't know what the fuck you doing. So now you're waiting for me to come along, or Moona to come along, or Free Truth Raymond, or Lady Steph to come along to do it for you, or show you how to do it, or Antor to come along. That's what I'm saying. They don't know how to do it when they got it by default. Meaning, oh, you're just my homie or my friend or somebody that I'm cool with. Why don't you take this position? They don't know what the fuck they doing. Opposed to you working hard, busting your ass, going to school, learning, getting a certification, and actually performing the duties of the job. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I really can't tell you too much about what the fuck to do because you already do it. You should be advising me on what to do.
No, you got to flip it on people and be like, what do you consistently stick to? Have you consistently stuck to
nothing? Niggas ain't even finished school.
I had did that already. I asked that question.
Go ahead,
and I got like when I was getting criticized about what I'm doing and this mine, anything that any brand that I got out is mine, or I put it for my kids.
Right.
But I got criticized a lot, and come to find out, the person that was criticizing me was like fraud and everything that was supposed to be there. And then was using me like
to try to get ahead. Try to get ahead off of your back.
Add you in on the crew, and I'm like, but I ain't got no written contract of what I'm getting paid for this,
right.
third.
What am I doing?
No, I don't operate like that. I know I look young and I might look naive and all that, but I'm not.
Yeah. And that's again what we say, and that's why we're here to put it in their face to let them know there's no longer hiding behind that bullshit because there's people out there really making a difference that's putting in the blood, sweat, and tears.
Tom Cruise.
You know what I mean?
Who said "Show me the money"?
That was McGuire.
Cuba?
No, what is it? McGuire. The movie McGuire. Toby McGuire.
One of them.
Whatever.
One of them. You got the. You can't.
Tom Cruise.
You can't tell me. You got money. You can't tell me you get money. When I buy some weed, get some weed too. When I get some Dutchess too.
I know that I do
when I want to go to the restaurant and I'm ordering my lady something to eat, order your lady something to eat, dog. Don't let your lady I was in a situation where with a person. I'm being a gentleman to my lady, and he wasn't financially able to be a gentleman to his lady.
Well,
so his lady was looking at me being a gentleman to my lady and was like, I can't believe I'm
with this.
Never again.
Well, listen, this is what I was going to say. You said. I can't believe a lot of these jokers made it this fucking far. But listen, hold on. This is, I promise you, why this is the purpose of this platform, code of conduct, because it's a code to the conduct. It's a way that you should be acting. There's no way me and my lady getting in a vehicle with him and his lady and I ain't got the bread to pay for me and my lady. There's no way. We're not even going. Thanks, cuz, for inviting us. You know, I appreciate it. We'll catch y'all on the next one. But there's no way we get in that car and I can't provide financially for me and my lady alone for this ride. You know how bad that's going to make me look to my lady and my friends? Like, come on. But there's people that'll do that. It's some disgusting individuals out this joint. These niggas really think they got it made. Like, and I say, I wonder how they made it that far because the younger me, they couldn't have ran across a nigga like me younger. And if they did, they was Joe, meaning that they played along so that the fire didn't come to them. You get what I'm saying? That's how they would play it. So when they're around the real ones, they going to play it cool and dicky because I don't want no smoke for real, for real. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the way that they maneuver, that's why they in the positions that they in.
Well, no, that's why you cool, because you know what I figured? No,
why you keep saying why me and you cool?
Because I like pointing out the many reasons why that we cool.
Funny as shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't coddle each other. We respectfully like fuck you, Ray. Fuck you, see.
That's what it is, sis. That's what I'm trying to get.
We don't coddle each other. It be grown men that like when another grown ass man that coddle you.
For him not to be like my childhood homie, and I know how to carry, just like you know how to carry.
Yeah.
It's for him not to be my child homie and for us to really be able to fuck with each other. At the end of the day, it's no fraud. You gotta start there. Because I need you to respect whatever I say to you and vice versa. Whatever you say to me, you gotta know and I'm respecting it as well. So once there's no fraud, now we get into the respect. Once we respect each other, now we can move forward. Now okay, what you trying to do or what you want to do or what you want to talk about, shit like that, because we have a level of respect. That's what it is. It's a lot of niggas, and I try to tell him, and it's not saying I'm the biggest, baddest, a lot of niggas that are intimidated by me. So I'm not going to get that from the door. He's not intimidated by me, so he don't see it the same way. You get what I'm saying? He don't, rather however you feel about himself, that's him. But I'm saying there's a lot of people when I come into a room or I come around, they know I don't fraud. That's why I'm glad you say that. Meaning, like, if you talk that bullshit, they know I just picked up on it. They know it. Even if I don't say nothing, they know I picked up on it. And they're going to know how I carry myself around them, how I feel about them.
But what if your man,
there's no fraud?
What if your man a fraud? You know what I mean? This is why I'm always just with my girl.
Who do you see me around?
No. That's what I'm getting at. I said, what if?
I'm listening.
Because me and you, we dolo balls for real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
All right, so my
you CEO, you know what I mean? But your man, you know what I mean? Is
on Turtle Time, he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
All right,
so I'm gonna give a scenario.
Go ahead. We don't got much time, but go ahead.
Your man try to holler at her.
I'll fuck him up.
But watch this. But when he try to holler at you, he trying to holler at you like he him.
My friend tried to holler at my woman like he
no, not your woman. I'm just saying a girl, not this.
Oh,
you just a girl.
I'm sorry, it's different.
She's just a girl. Yeah, that's not your girl. But your homie, when he talking to you, he like, yeah, nah, man, I got the production studio. I got all the shit that Ro got. Right. He got, but he really don't got it. But he sounded like
somebody know all my business. Somebody know all my business. I ain't
listen, he been trying to get that off. Listen, right? He been trying to get that off.
Who, me? I ain't been trying to get that off.
I know he been trying to get that off the whole show, Moona. I'm trying to tell you.
I was about to say something about it, but I ain't gonna say
He been trying to throw the out of you for that, Joe, man. Listen. But again, that's not even that situation. There's a lot of situations.
No, I'm just saying. What do you do?
There's a lot of situations.
Like, bro, listen, not me.
Listen. That's the whole thing of responsibility of being an influencer. Let me be clear. It was a time that I didn't know who certain individuals was until certain individuals seen who was on my show. You get what I'm saying? They're watching me. I don't know them. They're watching me. I'm an influencer. Oh, they're on there, or he or she's on there, so I should be on there. And mind you, I don't know what's going on. I'm oblivious to what's going on outside of me until I work with people and find out what they're on. And I get to really see that you are a dickhead, especially man to man, because I don't fraud. Man to man, I'm gonna fuck if you bigger than me, more muscular than me. I'm going to tell you, don't cross the line. I'm going to tell you, that's as a man to man. I don't give a fuck who you is. Don't cross the line because I'm not into that. So if you continue to push the narrative after I told you I'm not into that, then you kind of get whatever comes with it. You get what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line on that. That's because we don't know. We don't know who's who yet. We gotta, we gotta interact. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta interact and do certain things, man. But before we go, again, Queen, it's a pleasure to have you here on the Code of Conduct. I was gonna say the CEO, the Code of Conduct. Before we go, and before you drop the information of where the public can find you at and support your businesses, let them know. Just drop a gem on them. Let them know on a day-to-day.
Give a young girl some game.
Yeah, just drop some game on them because you are one that's out here persevering through the bullshit and making it happen. Drop a gem on them.
Before anything, make sure you stay on top of your knowledge because with or without the money, I'm always able to level up based off the amount of knowledge that I have. Also, do not let people discourage you or push you away from what you're trying to do. That's the most important thing. And be open-minded. Be open-minded, think outside the box. Don't let nobody create your narrative for you. You know what I'm saying? And stay focused. Stay focused. Focus on your own plan and your own purpose.
No doubt. Thank you again, Queen, for coming through. You know, you're always welcome to come through and kick it with us. You know, we have the audio, video production. Any content or anything you need help with or you would like to collaborate on, let me know. We can make it happen. Again, Free Truth Raymond is my co-host. This is the Code of Conduct. Before we go, Queen, let them know where they can find you if they would wish to do business.
Y'all can find me at 3M Brand Business Enterprises, and each one of my companies is all in the bio. So you click the link in the bio, and y'all know right now is the perfect time to get your credit fixed. So tap in with me.
No doubt, man. Go out and support Sister Muna, man, aka 3M Branding. There's a lot of different LLCs that fall under that. I'm pretty sure basically anything to get you and your business right, the sister can help you with. She is definitely a solid one. She's been doing her thing for some time now. Is there anything you would like to leave the people with? Check out Roll Certified every Thursday at 98.5 on Thursdays, right? From 7 to 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. Make sure you go check my folks out, Free Truth Raymond and Lady Stephanie. You dig what I'm saying? They doing their thing over there at 98. No, real shit. I'm dead serious. Go check them out. They doing their thing over there. Yeah, Free Truth Raymond. Yeah, that's my guy, Free Truth Raymond. And yeah, man, just support the movements, man. We got a lot of good things. Support the brother as an artist, you know what I mean? Support Autism 2215. Support the Roku channel, and of course, you know, support CEO Roll Experience. If you would like to shoot your own podcast or show, you can holler at me. CEO Productions is on the job, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. If you would like to throw an event, anything you would like to do creatively, holler at me, DM me at CEO RO Experience on IG. Thank you for tuning in, man.
We about to book this room up.
No doubt. This is a wrap, baby.
Yeah. Roll certified. Roll up. Vibe with me. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. I am who I am, young mogul in the making. When you get the bread, the cheese, and the bacon, that's a sandwich. My belly full,